Hello everybody, Average Gamer, welcome to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 3, as I, boop, move myself over. So what we're going to be doing is doing some more games to see kind of how we do. Right now we're third in the league, but with those 3-point wins, you never know. So we're going to play the Dolphins here, who are right below us. So theoretically, if we were to lose this, we could actually drop down to 5th. So we're going to play this game. We're going to clear the lines, AI lines, and we're going to continue. And we're going to sim the game immediately. But we won 2-1. Catch 22 here. We won in a shootout, meaning instead of getting 3 points, we got 2 points. So we're now at 25 points. That puts us above the Lions. It's only because the Lions haven't played their game yet. So the Lions lose, we're now in 2nd place. And the Lions lost. So we're now back into the top teams again. Let's see here. This is for me to make a pass chance. Yes, we signed the rookie goalie that we wanted. Which is good. We're going to go to our roster here. Now we have that 16-year-old goalie who we're immediately going to send to our under 16 team, which is good. We're actually going to go into our depth real quick and look for him. There he is. We're going to right-click him as well. We're going to renew his contract. Oh. Renew his contract. I don't have anything else running, do I? There we go. Very strange. I'm actually going to give him exactly what he wants. Ask for a response. Okay, you're not going to get backup goalie. You're actually going to get blue chip prospect. How about now? Yes. Now we're going to submit the offer to him. Hopefully now he's going to sign with us for another year. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about this league specifically is we can only sign players for that 1 year and then we can extend them. I don't like that with this league, but to be honest with you, there's really not much we can do. If this league did have better rules when it comes to long-term signings, I'd probably stay with this league a little longer. I'm contemplating already not signing up with this league again once we're done. Boom. He just signed that extra extension, which is good. We now have another goalie locked up. So we now have 3 goalies locked up. One of them, which is already our number 1 goalie. He's 20. We're good. We have an 18-year-old that's locked up, I believe, for another couple more years. So we're laughing. We're doing pretty good. All our long-term players that we want, other than this one right here, they're all signed to good long-term deals. Anyone else who's okay, we can sign them to additional deals if we want to. For example, Marchand here, if we want to sign him on. If get longer, he's French. So French players that are at least 3 stars are a lot better. Like these guys here. I'm contemplating as the season goes to see how good they play, and then possibly giving them an extension. When it comes to our finances, we've got $1.1 million that we can do in extensions. So it's definitely stuff that we can play on when it comes to the next year at least. And halfway through the season, obviously, it's going to be a big deal. So with that in mind, no emails there. But we're in the next game against Angiers, who is currently sitting at 6th. Okay. So if we win this one, Dijon loses, we jump to 1st. Under the hopes that Lyon... Actually, if Lyon wins, they'll jump to 2nd. And if we lose. This whole three-point lead, this whole 3-point thing, really throws me off every time. And we lost. Oh. So as of this moment, we don't drop anywhere. But we're going to have to see. Because if Lyon wins, and so does Grenoble, and so does the Dolphins, we could actually drop down to 6th. So we're going to have to see how we did here. It's one of the good things about the league and one of the bad things, right? Good thing is you can get that lead. The Dolphins played Grenoble, but the Dolphins won. Lyon won. Oh, both teams. Two of the 3 teams, luckily enough, two of them are playing one another. But still. So I think we dropped down to third or fourth. Gonna have to wait till it pops up here. Of the FHL. What is the FHL? Port Huron, that's in the US. It's on the other side of the river of everyone's only on one-year contracts though. Is this just another league that I can only sign players to one-year contracts? Let's go to league rules. No, we want to go... I'm going to assume the FHL is in the United States. Yeah, for Hockey League. Rules. 7 teams. Average attendance is 1,000 people. The average budget is 116,000. Give as many players from anywhere in the world you want. No salary floor. There is a salary cap of 116,000 though. Regular rules, yeah. Minimum age is 20, and minimum salary is 4,000. I'll pull up my calculator here real quick. Theoretically, 4,000 if we were to get lowest players for at least a year or two, right? I'm going to assume we can only sign players to one-year deals, but we're going to see. We're going to need at least 20 players on a roster. That's 80,000. Minus the 116, 150 cap. So that leaves us 36,000 to sign a good player. We're pretty much going to be going season to season, unless... They're all one-year players. They're all one-year players. Yeah, I don't like that. Huron, St. Clair, Denver. Yeah, these are all Cornwall. Yeah, they're all 1 years. I don't know if I like that or not. The players are probably better, but the fact that you can only do yet again 1 year players. They're guys that could not get into the NHL and are too old for the AHL at this point. Yeah, I really don't want this. I don't. No. I'm gonna reject that offer. Okay, so we lost our number 1 goalie. So he's day to day with a cut on his hand. Rana is probably the number... Yeah, and he's also currently on a hot streak. That doesn't guarantee he's good. There may or may not be hot streaks either in the future of the next version of this game. We'll see. I hope so. I mentioned it to the developers, and they like the idea. So, we'll see how that turns out. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that is my it's a laundry machine. Oh yeah, so we looked. Yeah, so we dropped down to 4th from 2nd, which is no big deal. But Dijon is just getting up there in wins. We need to cut into this. They're 4 points ahead of us, which means 2 overtime wins or overtime win and a regular time win would probably put us above and beyond them. But yeah, I know he's injured, but I really don't want to put him on injured reserve right now. Mainly because A, he doesn't want to re-sign up with me, and B, I could care less. And I don't remember putting this on this setting. We're going to go with league points leaders. Team leader in points and team leader in goals for now. One thing I want to look at is the French players. Moistened, whatever, and whatever. So decent, DCM. And right now, none of them are in the top 9. For goals, actually, Maxim here is number 3 in goals right now. You have no points. Oh, yeah, you're still hurt. Left wing. I believe you are going back down when they were done, so we're going to ignore you, but... So where are you sitting when it comes to points here? So you're not there. You're not there. There's Bouchard, right? Because you're French. Right? Nope. You're actually Canadian. Buchard's not even on the list. Trousseau. So far this season, he's got 1 goal, 3 assists, and 4 points. So he's got 4 points. He's not showing up on my list here. Oh, his goals. Whoops. Points here. There he is. So goals and points. Yeah, we're not doing too good this season. We're going to play against Emia, who is... Where are they? They're right there. This will kind of push them out of the basement a little bit if they were to beat us. There we go. 7-3. Good game. Good game. Good game. Now, there's always a certain part in the season where you start getting nervous, where you're looking at it thinking something's not right, something doesn't feel right. We've lost too many games out of the last blank, and you want to do snap decisions, snap judgments. Sometimes not making an action in this game, or when it comes to your team, is actually the best decision. Don't do a snap decision. Don't try to get rid of somebody. Don't try to move somebody on. Hold that player back. See if you gotta do a re-signing, do a re-signing. Like I'm contemplating re-signing our French players, only because we also need French players on our roster. All 3 of them, to be honest with you. 3 of them are defensemen, but at the same time, our depth. We've got this German coming up. We've got this guy here. He's 18. Next year he'll be 19. Morel, I believe he's... Yeah, it's saying he's at the wrong level for... Should we... Somebody under 18, maybe? Oh, that's his happiness. Okay, never mind. Next game, we win 6-3. There we go. It's one of those things where we're doing good now. We know we're going to do good in the future. If we can get some of these guys in the lower tiers basically worked up, really good, keep signing them to extensions, just keep going, we can give them that chance to play, right? That's the whole point. But one of the hard things about this game, or this league, is the fact that we cannot sign these guys long term. The whole point is signing some of these guys to long-term contracts. You know, signing them to a 3-4 year deal. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of going to, I believe it's in Finland? No, Norway. Boom. Go to get. If I can get onto one of these teams, I will be very, very happy. It takes some time to slowly work up to them, but if I can get onto one of these teams, I like it. We're going to pick the Sparta Sapphire Warriors, for example. Everyone's here's on 1 2-year deals, no big deal. 1 2-year deals. There's a 3-year deal there. Gilkinson. So, I mean, you can sign players to longer term deals there if you want to. If you can lock them up. Thing there, the way we will probably play with the Sparta Warriors, for example, or any team we got in that league, will be immediately look for 16 and 17-year-olds. Find them, get them on our team, get them in our league, sign them to the 3-year deals right off the hop. Be like, here's the deal. I want to give you a 3-year deal, 40 grand a year to develop in one of our leagues. Then kind of sit back and be like, here's the deal. You've developed now for the last 3 years. We want to give you that contract. Next game, 6-1. This is more like it. We had lost Maxim with a fractured jaw. Okay. So we're going to move him to the injury, 100%. We're going to call up one of our defensemen. We're actually going to call up Heimer. Because he's 18. So, and he's only, I don't want to call up Priggett yet. So we're going to call you up. And then we're going to dress you. And that kind of fills up that little location there. And we're back to second place. Look at that. Dijon looks like they're in a bit of a losing streak. Which I don't mind. Dijon lost again. Which I never have issues with. Sorry, I'm a little hangnail. You're good. You're doing skating. You're close to fully recovered. I haven't even put that guy on the injury reserve. We have 2 guys currently on the injury reserve. What is this? Alright, so yeah, you have to keep a minimum. You've been injured since the 7th of October. Like, inflammation in the knee. We're going to continue on. So we're getting close to the Ducats here. Where are we playing against Dijon? We're playing against them here. Like I said, one thing about this league, it's all about getting your players, signing them to that deal, and trying to keep them. Our goalie is 100% good to go, apparently. So we're just going to continue on. We don't play for another day or two. Day or two. So yeah, live streams will continue tomorrow. I am just currently up north right now. Well, I call it basically back home, visiting friends and family. Still, these guys are not. We're sure it's there, but you, not mistaken, you're on a 1-year contract, right? Oh, that wasn't expected. So it looks like we're actually going to cut this recording a little short. Hopefully, nothing bad's happened. But we'll bring back the live stream, the recording tomorrow to see just what happened there. Till next time, see you guys. Bye bye.